If you're building with AI, you know the feeling all too well. You hit a bug, and poof, your entire day just vanishes. Well, what if I told you there's a way to debug those projects 3 times faster? Let's dive in. So, are you absolutely tired of burning hours, and let's be honest, your precious tokens, on those super cryptic AI errors that just make 0 sense? If you're nodding along, do yourself a huge favor and hit that subscribe button for @BrandTechAuth right now, because I'm about to give you a framework that is literally going to get you your week back.
Okay, first things first, let's just admit it. This is frustrating. You've got this amazing AI coding partner, but the second something goes wrong, it feels like you've slammed into a brick wall. So why is this so much harder than regular coding? And look, it is not just you. Professional reviews, like this one from hostadvice.com, are calling out the exact same stuff. They're talking about unresponsive previews, deployment blocking errors, and, this is the worst one, burning through your tokens even when the AI fails. It's a real industry-wide problem.
And this is where it gets real. This comment from a builder over on Reddit just says it all. I already burned 5M tokens debugging this issue. Just think about that for a second. 5 million tokens. That's not just a bad afternoon. That's real time and real money just going up in smoke while you're trying to get a project working. So then you get this giant, intimidating wall of text called a stack trace. It feels like a total dead end, right? Well, here's the secret. It's not a wall. It's actually a roadmap. See, the whole problem with AI code is that the error you see on the surface, that's usually just a symptom. The real problem, the root cause, is buried deep down in the logic, and that's what we have to dig. All right, enough complaining. Let's get into the solution. We're going to build a 3-level framework, and we're starting with Level 1, your debugging first aid kit. These are the quick, simple checks you should run immediately before you waste any time going down some deep, dark rabbit hole. Okay, let's run through this fast. First, your browser. Are you on Chrome or another Chromium browser? Check. Next, extensions. Seriously, just turn them all off for a minute, especially ad blockers, because they cause all sorts of chaos. Then, check your network. Turn off your VPN, glance at your antivirus. I know, it seems too basic, but you would be shocked how often this is the culprit. And finally, before you go any further, just ask the AI to fix itself. A simple, hey, the preview is broken, fix it. It works way more often than you'd think. All right, so the first aid kit didn't work. No problem, it's time for Level 2. Time to put on our detective hats. This is where we stop guessing and we start methodically investigating the crime scene to find the real root cause. Okay, let's go back to that scary stack trace. I want you to stop seeing it as an error message and start seeing it as the black box recorder from a plane crash. You read it from the top down. It's telling you the story, step by step, of every single function that was called right before the crash. The top is where it started, and that very last line, that's the moment of impact. That's exactly where it blew up. You're literally retracing its final steps. Now, a massive source of these errors comes from how we talk to the AI. On the left here, we've got a classic bad prompt. It's asking for 3 different things at once. That's a recipe for confusion. Now look at the right. The key, and I mean the absolute key, is to scope every prompt to a single focused task. See how clean that is? Create a logging component. That's it. This one habit change alone will prevent so many bugs from ever happening in the first place. Okay, we've tried the basics, we've done the detective work, and we're still stuck. It's time for Level 3, the Pro Move. This is a seriously powerful strategy, and it's backed by some pretty new research that explains why just asking the same question over and over is a complete waste of time. And here's where it gets fascinating. There's this new concept called debugging decay. This comes from actual research that found something incredible. An AI's ability to fix its own code isn't a constant. It actually decays. It gets exponentially worse with every failed attempt on the same problem. The AI literally gets stuck in a rut of its own bad logic. And this chart just shows you exactly what that looks like. Look at that first attempt. The AI is super effective. It's got a great shot at fixing the bug. But then, look what happens. On attempt 2, its effectiveness just nosedives. And by attempt 3, it's practically useless. At this point, you're literally just throwing tokens into a bonfire by asking it to try again. So what's the pro move? It's so simple. After 2, 3 max failed attempts, you have to recognize that debugging decay has set in. The AI is stuck. The solution? A strategic reset. You use the /clear command. This completely wipes the conversation's context and forces the AI to look at the problem with totally fresh eyes. It breaks it out of that negative spiral. So let's put this all together. This is your 3x faster framework. And this isn't just a bunch of random tips, okay? This is a complete, step-by-step strategy that's going to fundamentally change how you debug your AI projects.
And here it is, all in one place. Level 1, first aid, run the basic checklist, rule out the simple stuff. Level 2, detective work, use that stack trace to find the root cause, then write clean, single-task prompts. And finally, Level 3, the strategic reset. You spot debugging decay, and after 2 failed fixes, you hit clear and start fresh. You stick to this system, and I promise you, you will save so many hours and so many tokens.
Now, I really want to hear from you. What is the single most frustrating, hair-pulling out AI bug you have ever been stuck on? Drop your war story in the comments below. Let's all learn from each other's pain. And hey, if this was helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more explainers just like this one. Thanks for watching.